Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone, and I am going to be doing a reading for you today. I call it a What's Going On reading, just because it can cover any topic. It's very broad, but it will cover something that's going on in your life at the moment and hopefully provide you with some guidance as to what's going on or how it might turn out for you. So it's not about anything in particular. We just go with whatever the cards want to say. So I used to do weekly readings, but I've been a bit time poor. So for anybody who has been patiently waiting for me to make my comeback, I am back. I can't guarantee that I'm going to do this every week, but I will be doing readings as often as I can. So I do thank you for your patience, and for anybody who's returning, I thank you for doing that too, and welcome to anybody who is new here. So Taurus, keeping in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not be for you, but you can also check out your other placements to get some extra messages for you. This is mostly for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising, also for any cross watchers who want to find out what's going on with Taurus as well. So what is going on with Taurus? Please, what is going on with Taurus, and what does Taurus need to know? Just getting you a shuffle for you, Taurus. For someone, at least one of you, you're wanting to find out about finances, and I just heard that the finances or the financial situation will work itself out. So that is a message for somebody who is freaking out over what their money is doing, but the financial situation will work itself out apparently. Okay, Taurus, we've got your reading starting out with the bottom of the deck to get the overall energy. I see it when you see it. And we've got the Five of Water, Taurus. So something has got you feeling disappointed at the moment. Perhaps you're feeling like you've lost something. Perhaps you're feeling like there's no hope in a situation. It's kind of like the old saying goes, crying over spilt milk. You can see it in the card. She's spilt the milk. She's freaking out. She's crying. She's distressed. So this could be in regards to, you might have had a falling out with somebody. You may have ended a relationship. You might feel like something's about to end. I do feel like this is indicating that a change is needed. And why? Why do you need to make a change? Why did this thing happen in your life to bring about change? Why do you need to look at things differently? Because I think there are some positives still left in the situation, and it's just that at the moment you're not able to see the positives. So let's have a look. Let's see what's going on with you. I will clarify as we go along as well. So to get us started, we've got the Knight of Air, the King of Fire, and the King of Water. Ooh, two kings here. Which means that some kind of action needs to be taken when you see kings and knights bring about change. So something needs to change, Taurus, in order for you to be able to make progress here. Something needs to change, and you need to take action here. With that Knight of Air, I mean, that is you in that card there, Taurus. The Knight of Air is Gemini, Taurus energy. There's just this feeling of anxiety that I'm feeling at the moment, Taurus. But I do feel like you know that there's a problem and you need to solve the problem. It's highly likely that there is a conversation that needs to be had. Clarify the Knight of Air. Or you feel as though, you know, there's something that you need to say to somebody in order to solve the problem, in order to fix the situation. You need to come together with somebody else. You've got the Lovers there, Gemini energy. You need to be making a choice. Are you going to step forward and speak up for yourself? Or are you just going to let things slide? You've got the Well here as well, 2 major arcana. Are you just going to let it go? Are you trying to see things from all the different angles with that World card there? So when you're looking at this particular problem, this particular issue, are you looking at the other person's point of view as well? Or are you only seeing things from your angle? Clarify the Lovers, please. So this could be a love situation. It could be romantic. It could be friend or family. Clarifying the Lovers, you've got the 7 of Pentacles and Temperance as well. Sagittarius energy. So this is really about, you know, changing the way you're looking at the situation. You have a choice that you need to make, Taurus, and which way are you going to go about it? Are you looking at things from all different angles? Try not to rush into anything, because the Knight of Swords is often very fast moving. It also comes with a bit of a stubborn energy as well. So that would indicate to me that, no, you're not looking at things from all different angles. You're not hearing out possibly what the other person involved or the other people involved has to say. But this is something that I feel like you've got an idea in your head and you're running with it. This whole situation is completely out of balance with Temperance there. And I do feel as though, like you've got this idea in your head, you're running with it. Maybe you received a piece of information or you heard something and you've gone, okay, that's what it is. But I feel like you need to be taking in some different information. You need to be taking in somebody else's point of view. At least hear them out. Have a conversation. Because I feel that if you can have a conversation here, that you might be able to look at things from a different angle. You've got the King of Fire here as well. Clarify the King of Fire. Which kind of tells me that, yeah, maybe you need to find out more about the situation. Maybe you don't know everything. I mean, the Moon would indicate that as well. Clarify the King of Fire. And I do feel that here you're, you know, in a sense, you're like, no, I'm digging my heels in and I'm standing my ground. I feel like even though you know a conversation is necessary, Taurus, you'd really rather not have it. Or you're trying to, you know, find a way around the situation instead of just getting in and having the conversation and working things out with this person. But it has got you very much in your feelings. I feel like it's got some of you in a bit of a panic as well, because you're having to address feelings that you would rather not, things that have got you feeling a little bit vulnerable. And the thing is that the Devil here, Capricorn energy, we've also got Pisces energy with the Moon there. I'm feeling like the person, I feel like this is a person that you're dealing with. And the person that you're dealing with, you feel this heavy or strong attachment to this person. So this might be somebody that like you're in a relationship with, or somebody that you've been dealing with for a while, but I mean, it might not be. But I do feel as though in some way there's this feeling of being trapped or being attached, not being able to see a way out of this situation. You're probably obsessing over the situation, so you're replaying conversations over and over in your head. Whatever it is that you found out, I feel like you keep going over and over and over that, replaying that, obsessing over it, and you keep coming up with the same result. Whereas if you were just to, address the person, you would probably receive a different result. So I feel like, you're completely obsessed over whatever the situation is here. For some of you, it may even be with an ex-partner or somebody from your past as well, where it's like there's unfinished business. Clarify the King of Water, please. And I feel like outwardly you're showing or trying to show that you're not really bothered by the whole thing and you're just getting on with life. And I feel like I need to say there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. But I think you're trying to, show the outside world or show this person involved that you're not really bothered by what's going on, but actually on the inside, you are completely bothered. It's causing you great grief and stress and anxiety. And for a lot of you, I feel as though you're very worried that I feel like this is some kind of relationship. I mean, it could be friendship or family. For a lot of you, I feel like this is, you're so stressed about this, you're worried that this connection is going to come to an end. For some of you, it may have already come to an end, but I kind of feel like there will be a way to try and save this. But yeah, I'm feeling like this difference of opinion, or that, you don't have all of the information, you need to have the conversation. You've got the King of Wands showing up again. The King of Wands is the same as the King of Fire. So again, I'm feeling like you don't want this connection to end, but you're feeling as though it might. You're super stressed out because you have heard something, or they said something, or you received some kind of information that's got you in your feelings. It's got you, like, you're not happy with the situation. There's probably been, it's got you thinking, like, is this going to be over? Do I just, finish it and move on? But I really want to stay. I really want to stay connected to this person, but maybe it's better for me to move on. You're freaking out about it. You were quite enjoying the connection that you had with this person, and now this has completely thrown you. And you just don't know what to do about the whole thing. So let's have a look and see what else is coming up here. High Priestess, Queen of Air, and the Page of Water. Okay, High Priestess, Pisces energy coming up there again. I kind of feel like this High Priestess is saying this is not as black and white as you seem to think that it is, Taurus. Which I said to you before, like, you're not seeing things from both sides of the situation. You have a thought or an idea or something stuck in your head and you're going, okay, that's what it is. But I feel as though there is something that you are not seeing, something that it's hidden, or something that will come out if you have a conversation, or if you do a little bit more investigating into the situation, you'll find out more. But you have to put in that effort to find out more. I think because, and I keep saying stubborn, I'm sorry, but I think because you are being a bit stubborn here and you really don't want to have that conversation and you don't want to look you're staying stressed out because you're not allowing the other person to speak or to bring that enlightenment into the situation, and you're running out of patience. And I feel like you may lose it with this person a little bit, like if you don't get the answers soon. Um, yes, I already said there is anxiety here in this situation, but I feel like you're saying, you know what, this person is being so disrespectful, like with the Queen of Air here. It's like this person's being disrespectful, or they've gone against my wishes, or, you know, they're doing or have done something that I completely disagree with. And instead of talking it out, again, instead of talking it out, you've in some way cut them off. Either you're not talking to them at the moment, and I can see already there's not a lot of wands on the table. So you may have cut them off, or you're just very withdrawn and not talking, or you're thinking about picking up and leaving, because the Queen of Air, that's what she does. She's like, respect me or go away. And I feel like that's the way that you're presenting at the moment. With this Page of Water, I do feel as though, again, like so far, this and this are telling me that you don't want to be done with this. You're still carrying a bit of hope in your heart. Clarify the High Priestess, please. You're still carrying a bit of hope in your heart that, you know, this can all work out and you don't have to move on, or they're not going to move on from you. But I feel like without the conversation, it's not going to happen. High Priestess, okay, you do want to, you know, you want to sort out the situation. King of Pentacles, you're in that energy. Again, Taurus with the King of Pentacles, also Aries energy as well. But yeah, you want to fix the situation. You've got Judgment sitting here. You want a second chance. You want to make things right. But at the same time, you want to be the one in control. You want to control the situation. You want to control the conversation. You want to control the outcome. You, in a way, you want to win in this situation. Clarify the Queen of Air. But I feel like, you know, if you don't let the other person put their side across and explain to you what's happening here or how they see the situation, then you will feel like, you might feel like you've won at the end of the day, but it'll be for all the wrong reasons. Clarify the Queen of Air, please. I think Judgment is also saying to you, you know, give the other person a chance. You know, you're running with this theory or this thought, but you need to give the other person a chance. It's not going to work if you just try to control the situation. So I think with that King of Pentacles, with Judgment, it's saying, you know what, you need to give up some of the control here, or it's not going to work out for you. And the thing is that you and this person were actually, you know, you're quite close in your relationship, which I did say earlier. So it could be somebody that you're married to, somebody that you've been in a relationship for a really long time. It could be a friend that you've had for a really long time with this Three of Cups here. It's a card of friendship. It could be a friend that you've had for a really long time. Some of you may have just very recently celebrated an anniversary with this person. So maybe you had a wedding anniversary, or you may have had, like, we've been friends for this long. Perhaps it was even a birthday quite recently. But yeah, I do feel as though there was a reason to celebrate quite recently. Perhaps the event or the upset took place at a celebration or a party. You just didn't like the way this person behaved, or somebody told you that this person did something, and you're so against whatever it is that they've done, and you want to sort it out, but you don't want to give in. all at the same time. You don't want to be the one to step forward and say, hey, let's talk about this, because then you're going to have to expose your emotions, and you don't want to do that. For some of you, it's this is a friend who you do feel for on a romantic level, and by you pulling them up on whatever it is, it's going to expose your feelings for them, and you don't want to go through that either. You don't want to talk about any feelings here, but I do feel that it's going to be necessary. For some of you, this is about your questioning whether your person, your partner, has been seeing somebody else. You're questioning if there is a third party. And I think you've got it stuck in your head that, yes, in fact, your person is having an affair or did cheat on you, something along those lines. Clarify the page of water, please. And I'm going to go back to saying, let them explain. Let them tell you their side of the story. And I think you'll see things differently. Clarify the page of water, please. Because you are really hurting over this situation. And I think if you can just hear the truth or see the truth, then things are going to look much better. You'll see that there actually is, that it's not what you thought it was, that there is hope still in this connection. Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups, indicating that, yes, there is going to be a change that takes place here, and I think you need to revisit the past. Like, you need to talk about it. Clarify the Six of Cups. I think you're spending a lot of time thinking about, but it used to be so good. We used to be so good together, and now we've lost that, and everything's changing, and I wish we could just get back to the way we were. You can get back to the way you were, Taurus, if you have the conversation. The Page of Wands is an indication that a conversation is going to happen, and it's a conversation that will bring something good into this situation. And it's what I kept saying. You guys need to talk about this. You need to start the conversation. I mean, the Page of Wands does indicate that you can expect some kind of communication. So perhaps the other person is going to reach out to you. But if they don't, it's still been indicated that you need to have the conversation, because that is going to change the way you're viewing the situation or how you're feeling about things. Page of Fire, Page of Earth, Three of Water. That is the same as that. Like, it's coming out again. And Page of Fire, Page of Wands. It's all linking up here. So this is, how we see the situation is going to work out. It's the outcome. You've got the Page of Fire. Again, expect some kind of communication here. Some kind of positive communication, conversation, something that is going to, I feel like, bring in a turn of events, or it's going to change the way things currently are and bring more positivity into this connection. Clarify the Page of Fire. The other person or other people, if it's more than one, they want to tell you the situation. They want to talk to you about, they want to change your mind. They want you to see the truth. And I feel like we've got the Queen of Cups here. So that is Gemini, Cancer energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Cancer. It's going to help you bring things back into balance with this person that you feel has options, or you feel that, as I said, for some of you, it's not going to be for all of you. You feel that this person is looking elsewhere, or has in fact cheated on you, or you feel like this person is about to walk away or leave you, or break the connection that the two of you have. I do kind of feel like you both have taken a step back in this connection because of the upset that's being experienced, because they feel like you're not listening to them. So perhaps they've even taken a step back and they're like, well, Taurus isn't going to hear me out. So I'm just going to get on with things, you know, whether Taurus is with me or not, whether Taurus is in or out. I'm just going to get on with things. For some of you, I feel like this may be an issue with a mother figure as well, where, you know, perhaps you've received some news or something about a mother figure, and or is something that they've said or done has been really upsetting for you. But again, I feel like you don't have the whole story. Like maybe you found out something about a mother figure and it's not sitting right with you. So you have in some way withdrawn from that connection. And feel like, you know, you don't want to talk about it because it's just too hard. And I feel like that mother figure, you know, has tried to reach out to you, tried to talk to you, but you feel like you don't want to see them, you don't want to talk to them, it's all too hard. So again, it's like, don't give up on this situation, Taurus. Clarify the Page of Earth, please. Keep an open mind here. That's what the Page of Earth is here to say. Keep an open mind. Things can take a turn here, and positivity can start to come into this connection, but it's about keeping an open mind. Try to look at the positives in this situation. Hear this person out. Have the conversation. It's not as bad as you are thinking that it is. I feel like your ego is saying to you, no, don't do that. Do not have this conversation. But there is a real opportunity here for you to make this right, or for them to make it right, if you're waiting for some kind of apology. I think you'll find that there's actually no apology necessary here, because the person that you think has done wrong by you, Taurus, they haven't actually done the wrong thing. But there is change coming, so long as you allow it to happen. I think I keep saying it. You need to come back together with this person, have the conversation, and then you'll realize, hang on, I was upset about something that it didn't actually happen. I didn't need to be upset about this. I think this can all be fixed, and I think if I were you, Taurus, I'd be looking at sorting this out soon. Clarify the Three of Water, please. It looks like, you know, with that Three of Water, that you do work things out, that you will have the conversation. I kind of feel like there is going to be some sort of compromise. I'm not sure why. Clarify the Three of Water. There is going to be some sort of compromise that takes place. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is indicating that you will be able to sort this situation out, Taurus. You will get to say what you feel like you need to say, and I do feel that to a degree you will give this other person or other people the opportunity to say what they need to say. In some way, you're all going to come together. This could be like a group of people and not just you. It could be like your family. It could be a group of friends. For some of you, it's just one person. But I do feel like you all come together. A conversation is had. You will feel really uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. You will feel really uncomfortable. But I feel that everybody gets to say more or less what they need to say. Everybody gets to present their part of the story, or their piece of the puzzle. And I do feel that it leaves you feeling as though you've won. If that's what you're looking for, Taurus, if you are looking to win and come out on top in this situation, I do feel like you walk away still feeling respected, still feeling like your thoughts have been heard, and, you know, feeling like you've won. So you won't completely lose this person or people. The connection won't be completely cut. But I really feel like try not to make it all about winning. Try to make it more about expressing your feelings, because somebody needs you to express your feelings, to not bottle up how you're feeling, and they want you to speak openly. They want to have an open and honest discussion with you, because that will help them decide if this is something, if this is a connection that they wish to stick around for. Because it's not only you thinking and feeling that way, Taurus. The other person or the other people are experiencing the same thing. You know, they're experiencing just as much stress and anxiety as you are. You just can't see it. I feel like this is two people holding back on their feelings, or, you know, you and a group of people holding back, not saying what they need to say. Everybody is stressed out, worried about opening up about how they feel, and exposing those feelings. For somebody, you are hiding your feelings, your romantic feelings towards a friend, and you're worried that this discussion is going to bring that out. For some of you, this could be somebody from your past as well, where you need to come, like you had a falling out and it was a complete misunderstanding, and you're going to come back together. Like, you can expect to hear from that person. It could be Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, could be another Taurus that you're dealing with. Yeah, that's the biggest energy that's coming through. Also Leo, Scorpio as well. So yeah, this person that you're dealing with, I feel like the two of you somebody needs to reach out here and start the conversation, and that's the way to get either closure or to fix the situation. But either way, whichever way it goes, Taurus, whatever it is that you're hoping for, I feel like you are happy with the outcome, and you feel like you have a successful outcome, or that you've won. Any other messages for Taurus, please? What does Taurus need to know? Messages for Taurus, please. Okay, Taurus, let's have a look. You've got decisions, so there is definitely a decision that you need to be making. A transformation does need to take place, so that you can be looking at things differently. Meditate, so go within to seek the answers. You've got red flags because something is not sitting quite right with you, but I kind of feel like if you meditate and if you really, really think about this, then you're going to work out that the red flags are not actually red flags. Kindness is an indication of, you know, allowing the other person to speak, and, you know, go easy on them. Let them put their side of the story forward, and let them speak, and you sit back and listen and hear them out, and don't lose your mind at them. Just take your time with things, okay? Just hear them out. I keep thinking, hear them out. And the final card there is deeper commitment. So I do feel that, you know, whatever this misunderstanding is, you will be able to sort it out, and you're not going to lose this connection. Okay, final advice for Taurus, please. I'm using the wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I am going to read the message for you from the book, because these cards have many different messages for each card. So I will be reading from the book. Any final advice for Taurus, please? Okay, you have got Fork in the Road. What an interesting card. It is the number 13. So when we reduce the number 13, we get 4, which is an indication that in this situation or with this person or people, like you have already, the foundation is already there. So now basically it's about, you know, making that forward progress. Yes, things may not be progressing exactly as you would like them to, but I feel like if you just stick it out, if you put in the effort, if you have this conversation, you will be able to make the right decision, because I find it really interesting. You've got on here the like a street sign with many different ways to go, and then you've got here in the decision card the same looking sign, which way do I go? So you do have a decision to make. You're trying to figure out how to sort out this issue, and I feel like you need to be using your wisdom. You also need to be clever about how you go about having this conversation, Taurus, but I feel be dignified as well, I'm hearing. But I feel like you will be able to sort the issue out because there's already strength in this connection that you have with this person. So we're looking at the number 13. I'll show you. I am reading from the book. The number 13, what is the message? Okay, the Oracle's message to you is every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less travelled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. You've reached a moment of truth in this evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose to open up to? The possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships, regardless of the decisions you make. It will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So, Taurus, you need to make a decision. What do you want here? Do you want to put the effort and the work into fixing this situation, or are you just going to close yourself off, keep your feelings guarded and walk away because it feels like it's too hard? The decision is entirely up to you, Taurus, but thank you so much for watching your reading today. I hope you did find this helpful or receive some guidance. If you did enjoy the reading, please give me a like, thumbs up down below. You can also share or subscribe if you feel like doing so. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can order that through my website, which is linked down below in the description box. Looking forward to reading for whoever I can. But Taurus, good luck with everything. Look after yourself and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.